Yes, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and all the viewers of the Zexonamid YouTube Sports TV. Today in the Premier League, Newcastle United has just beaten or has just ended, that is Ruud van Nistelrooy's honeymoon by thumping him. That was 4-0. That is Newcastle has beaten Leicester City 4-0 in one of the most epic Premier League games that happened. That is at the St. James Stadium, a stadium that has over a 50,000 seater capacity. This game, Newcastle was fresh from being thumped. That was 4-2 away. That is at the GT Community Stadium of Brentford, when the one Wissers and even the Mbwenu looked very influential in this game. However, this time at their home stadium, they comfortably disciplined Leicester City. That was 4-0. Ever since Ruud van Nistelrooy's appointment, had played 2 games earlier with 1 win and even with 1 draw. The previous one, a 2-2 draw up against Brighton and Hove. When he came 2 goals down to level it, that was 2-2. This time, Newcastle did not give him that chances of leveling this game. When it started up opened within the first 30 minutes, that was Jacob Murphy managed to open up the scoring. That is the English sensational winger, managed to open up the scoring in the 30th minute, giving Newcastle, that is the upper advantage. Later on, that is Brazilian superstar, 27 years of age, that is Guimarães, managed to score another goal, giving Newcastle, that was 2-0. That was at the restart of second half. As if that wasn't enough, usual suspect, that is Alexander Isak, managed to score the 3rd goal for Newcastle, putting Leicester's worries, that is to us, despite of them still maintaining, that is the 16th position, and it was 3 goals down the road. As if that wasn't enough, again, some few minutes after 10 minutes, when Alexander Isak had scored the 3rd goal, again, that is the opening goal master, that is Jacob Murphy, again scored his 2nd for the evening. When he managed to make it, that was 4-0. At this time, Leicester City did not have any chances of replying, as Newcastle called them at bay. Even their veteran informed striker, that is Jamie Vardy, the man who has the Premier League, the Premier League records are set. That is at Leicester City, and even in the Premier League, being one of the highest goal scorers, that is in Leicester, and even the Premier League, was not given a chance, that is to put the ball into the back of the net. This time, Leicester City looked very down and looked very flat. They weren't all that very influential as the previous 2 games. They played up against West Ham and even up against Brighton and Hove, as Newcastle comfortably held them at bay, with big men at the likes of Nick Pope looking very influential, that is in goal and even in defense, at the likes of Guimarães looking very influential, or at the peak of the game, Italian superstar, that is Tonali, also looked very influential in this game, and even superstar, that is Swedish sensational striker Alexander Isak, the man who just scores for fun, also looked very influential in this game. And even the big man himself, that is on one of the flanks, that is English sensation Anthony Gordon, also despite of him missing out, that is on the score sheet, but still his contributions were not compared to null, as he looked very influential, putting up massive attacks and even putting the Leicester City always at panic, that is their defense, asking them very many questions, and they ended up, that is winning this game comfortably 4-0. With so doing, Newcastle have moved to 11th position, and Leicester, after that defeat, they are in a 16th position, away from the relegation zone. I'm Zexon.